Too sexy for my shirt. Wow. Too sexy for this mic. Wow. Too sexy for my drinks. Wow. Too sexy for my phone.
Yeah, I can break every single female woman's world record in all of the events. No, you can't. I can break all of them.
No, you can't. Right. Have you purchased any whips or?
No, he definitely has. He definitely has. No, he's watched all 3 films.
Even though physically you've moved out of the hood, mentally you're trapped by the streets that you weren't really ever in. It was funny. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment, right, where it looked like they were asleep on each other. I listened to all of Drake, and you couldn't listen to all of Kanye.
21's not calm, bro. I had to take a break for Drake's one.
No, over 2 hours album is nuts,
bro. Drake's is 1 hour 47.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. I looked at it. It's 10 minutes shorter.
I love it. I love it.
Oh my god.
Jail was not for me. I would never go.
Respect. Oh yeah, I touched, but I don't want to go to jail. Really I don't think we could handle it.
It slows life down.
I think I could handle it more than you two though. Just a little bit more.
I think CJ could have most.
First of all, I'll be calm in pen. But what I would say, for more brains, do you know why I say
brains? Listen to this.
But we'll be in the surgery.
Me and Anton are gassed by like Roman and shit. You don't care, like everyone on the same.
I'm not gassed by Roman.
No, we are. We watch interviews.
Yeah, but I'm not gassed though. I'm not gassed.
No, but CJ is like, who's this? I don't know this person.
Just like who actually.
So I'm saying he'll go in jail and not know who anyone is.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. Because I actually don't know who this Don is. Yeah. How do
you do? Go on. It's just always so old now. You forget things. He's from PDC.
Oh, is he PDC?
Yeah.
But how did you know he was in PDC though?
Because it all and
you also remember PDC. Every member of PDC.
Exactly. I just saw it.
And I'm closer to.
Just mad though. Yeah. Is that how you know this as well? Yeah. How South London's so connected. Of course. Like me and my people, you G Fresh and all that. Like everyone in South here, or most people in South growing up, they're all connected to someone, and it's such a small area, isn't it? Like you rarely meet anyone in South who's got no connection to someone that will lick your head off. No, everyone's got someone. Don't make me call the second cousin. Is it?
Yeah. Hey, but what is it that we're so obsessed with, like gangsters and roads?
It's because we actually grew up in that area. You did.
I didn't grow up on road.
No, but you grew up around gangsters. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You grew up around gangsters.
So I always probably saw them and thought.
And you grew up around ends mentality. Yeah. Yeah. I did. Yeah.
I went to the greasiest school in North.
Do you see what I'm saying?
But why is it that even though physically you've moved out of the hood, mentally you're trapped by the streets that you weren't really ever in? It's confusing.
Trapped. First, before I go on, what's your definition of trapped? Because obviously I'm living in a village away, in the stars with the spaceships.
We're constantly talking about the connections and postcode wars and who's the hardest.
Do you know why? Because
where it's most dangerous, where you wouldn't go, where you've never been. It's all.
There's a fascination to it. Like I watch a load of murder programs, documentaries, a load of gangster interviews. Like there's a fascination with that world.
I don't watch any of that.
Of like negative world.
I don't watch any of that. The first thing I watched for a while that's gangster related is Narcos. I don't watch any of that. I don't watch crime. Nothing. I don't watch any. I actually hate all those things.
No documentary.
No, I hate all of those things. Right?
What do you watch?
I watch a lot of football, and then sometimes I'll randomly watch movies or old series I've seen, like the OC. I watch Friends. I'm not really a big TV person.
You rewatch things like a child who wants the story told over and over.
Yeah. I don't actually move forward a lot in my viewing. As in, I've missed out on like Breaking Bad, The Wire.
Is that
all these? I've missed out. Top Boy.
Are you missing out on like information in general and not really like progressing?
Yeah, no. Sometimes I am missing out. I am, mentally in certain topics and certain things. I'm not progressing.
You're one of the dons that are gonna be left behind as you get older because you don't really catch up. If there weren't for us lot in the group, you wouldn't know what music's out and what's popping. No,
but the thing is, happiness is the most important thing. So it's like when we're older. If you man are still talking about drill, that's cool, man. That's cool. But I'll most probably just talk about reggae.
He's not just talking about music, though. He's talking about general current affairs. Like you remember, you don't watch the news, which you admit, which is
I hate it. I saw one thing though.
Yeah, you're quite happy to stay oblivious to what's going on.
Yes, even like you're talking about missing girls, I don't click on anything.
You know, that is I know you're trying to say that's like a negative thing. There is a school of thought that says that blocking yourself off to any of the news or anything like that is positive, and it sort of makes you focus on your world and less about the problems and stresses you out less, I guess.
My missus tries to do that all the time. I try to tell her about a mad news topic that's just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the latest thing, and she's like, "What? I don't watch no negative stuff. Don't show me." I'm like, "Yeah, but you kind of sound ignorant a bit if you're not knowing exactly what's going on in the world."
No, do you know what negative news is? I think it's bad for your brain. Like I'm all about brain. Yeah, even if like God forbid we went through anything when we're older, like 70, 80 years old, and you get something like pneumonia or cancer, I think the brain can actually defeat anything if you can.
It's facts.
I think the brain. It's all about controlling it, because thoughts become things. You know that, if you keep thinking about killing someone, you might kill someone.
It's called manifestation.
Yeah.
Well, I know what you're saying. Ultimately, I just think you should still be aware of what's going on. That's my opinion. You don't need to like soak up every single.
Like you said, it's mad because the world we're in, though. I don't need to watch news, and I can get news. I can get main news from you, like you, man. And the other group and my missus.
That's not a reliable way to go about sourcing information.
No,
CJ told me.
But they usually send links.
I could put shit for a week, just to troll you. Just say Robbie. Like, do you know what I mean?
No, but what I usually do,
Robbie's a new president.
No, but what I usually do, if I do get news from my WhatsApp groups, I do actually then go to my missus. I heard that there's this, and she'll confirm.
It's interesting, right? I reckon this is how a lot of people are working nowadays, though. Because essentially, what you're doing, or you're providing a curating service, so
for free.
Yeah, and people do that. You can get Apple News or wherever else it is. So, and they are selective themselves. So maybe he's just.
I know a lot of people that are like that as well. People who want to like lock off their Instagram for like 2 weeks, their Twitter, where they don't even want to know about anything that's going on in the world. I can't do that. Maybe I'm sucked into this Matrix thing. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm in it fully now because I want to know everything that's going on. As soon as I wake up, I'm checking Twitter for the latest news. What's going on in America?
Can you do that while you're doing stuff? Or do you have to be sat there scrolling?
No, I can be in the music studio and be scrolling Twitter.
But what are you doing in the studio?
I could be recording someone and I'm on Instagram scrolling.
Okay, right.
So I'm like, yo, do that again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right, wow.
It's bad though.
Yeah, that is a bit mad.
I will try lock off the Instagram for a week.
I've noticed you are very good at multitasking because your rate at sharing news is phenomenal.
It's all celeb news.
It's tremendous. Like honestly, I'm talking to you like it's a frequency of 4 or 5 times.
No, but the thing is, what you do though, the only thing I would say, the only thing you do is I'd like you to tailor your service a little bit because some of the information you send me, I've already seen. Like, because we'll be following a similar person or. Do you know what I'm saying? So
that's always going to happen.
If you can just personalize it for me.
Wait, so you're busy when you're sending these links?
I'm busy. Remember, we did this podcast and I've sent you about 5, 6 new songs.
Okay. So you're just getting there. You're sending.
You need to.
You know that's called a Maven. Yeah, I don't know if you lot know. There's a book called Outliers. It's Don. It's what's his name that wrote the book? Basically, he's a genius, but he talks about how like there's different people in this world. People who collect information, which is Anton, like to absorb the news. There's other people who want to be the ones that are sending it to every person.
Yeah, I am that.
Like, because that's part of what you do. You're a DJ, like you're a creator. You're like that's your job.
Do you know what? I always wish I had a page like Made You Think. Personally,
see, that would
suit you. Yeah.
But
you've got a page. What are you talking about?
No, but
Stop
I mean,
putting that on it.
not on my page. I can't put that as
Why not?
artist. I need to. It needs to be separate.
You're not an artist, though. You're a brand.
No, you're a DJ, mate.
No, I think you're a brand.
You're a DJ, producer. Yes, you did. Okay, this is the other thing as well. Yeah, let's talk about this now because you are getting to the stage in your career where you're thinking about other things. Yeah. That's clear from the business ventures you're doing, and probably other roles that you've taken on recently. Surely that is a way forward to be curating content in general. Is no different. It's like an Instagram DJ.
Yeah, I would do it if it was me curating what's going on in my scene, and not like what Tommy Fury just done last night. You know what I'm saying? Not like.
But that is also what you're interested. That is what people are interested in as well.
Yeah, because you send those links as well, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? When
you want it to be purely music related.
If I post it on my page, it has to be.
I don't think that's enough anymore, though.
There is enough. There's enough music related content. Like there's enough musicians doing other stuff. Like I'm seeing millions doing a driving course.
Not for his album though, for his album.
Promo for his album, but yeah, that's some good content.
Oh, so you're talking about just focusing on artists specifically?
Yeah, that's music related.
Do you know what? That's a good point. Is there an example of that at the moment? Because even
Fashion
Daily,
concepts.
they talk about everything. They don't just talk about musicians.
Fashion concepts.
Fashion concept.
They don't just focus on musicians. They do other stuff. He's talking about just musicians.
Listen, how's the studio going?
Studio's going well, man. It's going amazing. Actually, we've had some heavy hitters in there recently.
Jeez.
Hardy Caprio passing through. Wes Nelson working in there the other day. And yeah, booked up, man. Booked and busy, bro.
When they are coming in, are they looking for music or?
No, they've already. So those sessions specifically, they're working with like AO Beats and their own producers, and so they're just hitting me up. Obviously, I'm really connected to AO Beats, one of my good friends, so he's hitting me up saying, "Yo, this guy wants to use the studio. Can you pass through?" I'm like, yeah, bro. Anytime. My house is your house. So.
Who did he do a really big song with recently?
Wes Nelson.
Oh, it was
Number
those
5.
two, right?
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
So
okay.
so they were working on his next single in the studio. Hardy Caprio was working on some great stuff in there as well.
Let's talk about this then. Biggest artist in the UK right now, right? I've been doing a little bit of digging because it is quite clear that a few people have really worked something out in the game. Biggest selling album in 2021 so far from a UK kind of artist in the scene. I'm going to call it.
In the scene, okay.
Don't say KSI, is it?
No, he's not.
No, I haven't really counted KSI.
Okay. Oh, he's different.
Well, he's not actually in the list.
He's pop as well. He doesn't do the scene.
But 24th on the list for biggest selling album is the first name that was kind of from the scene, and that is Wild West from Central C.
Come on, big up Cinch.
The two biggest selling singles in 2021 so far from the scene again are 15th was Latest Trends with A1 and J1.
Big up them young brothers.
YouTubers.
And 8th was Body, Tion Wayne and Russ Williams.
That doesn't surprise me as well.
Okay. What is it these three have got? Because I can see a couple of similarities already.
Yeah.
I
can as well. Central C, for one in particular, stands out for me because he has studied the scene for the last 6-7 years prior to this success. Remember, he only became successful last year through lockdown, but he's been studying, putting out records every year, bro. He's been consistent, but what he done was found a lane that was for him and worked for him.
Yeah.
Whether it's the marketing side of things, the TikTok side of things, one of them connected, but he's got a strong marketing team behind him that they go from, I'm talking about the color scheme of his album cover to the clothes he wears.
It's like he owns
Instagram
orange now.
That's his thing, or grey, but he does it that it goes with his posts at the time, his album cover. That is a next kind of marketing that I ain't clocked before. Look, we all know that he does the orange thing now. Yeah. And then him hooking up with Trapstar, that's quite a big deal. Them two brands coming together. Things like I think the marketing thing is the way that these guys have found it, and in particular, what Trax told us months ago, TikTok has obviously played a big part.
It's running the game now.
All them free songs.
I don't know why, but when you go on TikTok, some of the songs these women are dancing to, I would never have found them. And I don't know why, but the song sounds better when you first hear it and it's a girl whining to it or something.
I can explain why.
Why is that?
Obvious, bro?
But TikTok have mastered something.
Well, no, obviously
and they're playing only like 10-second clip, and it's like, and they're whining to the 10-second.
Why, bro? Because your eyes are fixed on the hips that are whining to the song, and naturally you're like, oh, this works.
Sex sells.
Yeah,
facts,
my
sex
record
sells.
label told me that from early.
It's facts.
One of my first videos, they said we need girls' lips in.
Bro.
In Tiny Dancer. Eventually they had to cut it out because YouTube weren't having it.
Wow.
They said to me, sex sells. Every video they were like, we need us. Look, Stay With Me. One of the most slowest, heartfelt, warming songs. And they've got a gal in the bed wearing lingerie in it.
Oh yeah, okay.
For the man them to watch it.
Bro, it's all subconscious. That's why you got to put innuendos in your bars, as many as possible. Like, you know them ones where it's subtle. Well, that's what the best artists do. They drop subtle lines which can be interpreted in different ways.
Well, look,
so you're not directly saying what you need to say.
Tion Wayne and Russ Millions with Body is probably one of the best examples of a TikTok smash that I can think of.
Bro, let me tell you now, yeah? Let me tell you now. My missus' cousin came from America this week. She's moved over here for university. only artist she knows from England is RD from the Body remix.
Exactly.
She said all her friends know Body remix and every word.
How much bigger do you think RD's verse on the remix made that song Body anyway? Do you think it doubled itself?
No, wait, really?
I think it doubled itself.
They only know the remix, bro.
Yeah,
remix.
Have you seen
by the
the
way,
state of
I
her
didn't know
body?
there was an original. I thought RD was an original.
No, we're talking about
that's how mad it is.
America, Australia.
Okay.
I forgot there was an original. I forgot
this
there
is
was
a really important point to answer Hugh's question.
All I think of is look at the state of her body.
Bro, are
That's
you
what I think
saying that RD made this song what it is?
Facts.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He definitely took it to another
Next
level
level.
because what he's done, right, is he takes the kind of the tone of the song from it being road to it being geezer, basically. And,
That's a big wide appeal.
in this country, mate, it's going to be like 80% geezers.
Yeah.
So what they did that was genius was putting him second on the song.
No, but also
if
why?
they put him like fourth or fifth, it might not.
No, but also,
Might not
why?
bang, yeah.
When I think of that song, how comes I can't even think of the hook? Yeah, but I can think of look at the state of her body.
Bro, the
If I
hook
sit
is-
that, I ain't wearing a Johnny.
The hook is catchy.
She want to
though.
roll with a geezer.
I thought,
Huh?
do you know what? I
What do you
swear
mean?
to you,
Adiola, I want to roll with a geezer. I just want
Is
to
that the
remember.
hook?
No, that's
I know. What's the hook?
That's not the hook. The hook is Adiola, Fiona. That's like
Yeah, but no
come
one
on,
cares
like,
about that. Do you know why? On
No,
TikTok,
those are. This is the thing, right? I actually, when I first heard it, I was like, "Wow, this is the state of music right now." It's nursery rhymes. It really is. It's that kind of level.
Adiola.
But what it is, it's also genius because anyone from any country can get that
Exactly.
in like seconds.
It's clear as crystal.
Like,
English girl
CJ
named
holds this
Fiona.
song to his heart, because the minute it came out, he said, "This is gonna be a top 10, lads. I swear to you."
I could feel
you
it,
called it.
bro.
Yeah.
I said it on the couches
Okay.
in Ladbroke Grove where we were. I said, "This is a number one hit." I said, "It's a the song."
I was like, "Nah,
bangs.
bro."
Well, it's number one in
Australia.
Australia for 6 weeks.
One in
apparently.
Australia, bro. Like I said, cousin from America. The only rapper she knows is RD. I said to her, "Listen, I'll try and introduce you." to
does she
him."
know you?
She said, "What? I'm gonna be starstruck."
Oh wow!
That's mad. Wait, so did she know RD before that song though? Or did
No one did,
so
bro.
that song elevated RD as well.
No, that verse from TikTok has gone mad in America.
You know TikTok as well, yeah. It's about what part of your song they use.
Yes.
You know it, right?
Yeah.
Because there was this song, yeah. It was Coil Ray. Oh no, DDG, the YouTuber, featuring Coil Ray.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, have you heard that song?
Yeah.
Right. And the part that was used on TikTok was Coil Ray's like first 8 bar, right, which was banging, like sick, yeah. And it made me want to go and stream the full song. Right, I've gone, this is banging, yeah. But DDG's part, which is 80% of the song, is trash.
Oh, don't,
It's trash.
No.
So
He's a good kid, yeah. He's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
kid.
but-
He's working super hard. Yeah, and he's trying to make a thing happen. And to be honest, he's had a lot of success already with being on. What is that smash hit? I can't even remember the name of the song, but it's catchy.
with Blueface.
Yeah, he's done a couple still.
Yeah. Anyway, he's doing his thing.
So what's the key here, though? Do you have
Yeah,
to?
this is what I want to get
Yeah.
to. What's the secret that these guys have got? Let's talk. The A1J1. I don't actually know this.
That's a banger.
Like the latest track.
So that one, they were smart. Same way with Central C's
Do you want
new
to know
one.
this?
That's just went to number 5. Central C's new one, Obsessed with You. They came out on TikTok before they were released.
Okay.
And latest trends exactly the same. So there was a hype, but tracks. Teach me how that works. How do you put it out on TikTok before it even comes out?
Yeah,
No, a lot of people do
that.
that.
Registered
Yeah.
on.
No, they don't. No.
How? So how do you do it?
A lot of people do that. Like you can actually, what all these distribution platforms are doing now, TuneCore and the likes of those, yeah, where you can actually upload your music and then they'll distribute it to all of the streaming platforms, yeah. They've now got a tab where it says, do you want to distribute it to Apple, Spotify, or all of them? There's a tab, TikTok, that you can upload to TikTok. So
That's mad.
there's a tab. And Instagram. No, when you get Instagram music, Instagram. So, for example, my music's not on Instagram, but it's on all the other
Just to
platforms.
clarify though, can you pick which bit that TikTok uploads?
Yes. Yeah. Because I looked into it. I looked into it because I was going to do it for one of my tunes.
Okay, fine.
Oh no, I did do it. Same me's on TikTok.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so you can
that's
slide
how
where you
they do-
That's
want.
important, though.
mad.
That's the
important.
thing. You have to
That's
think
obviously
about,
essential.
like, for example, that tune you played me yesterday. You'd basically play it. You'd slide
part
it
would
to
I
the
use?
sample, basically.
Sample, innit?
Yeah.
That's what the girls would get
Got
makeup
a
to,
TikTok,
and
I
that's
got a
it.
TikTok
yeah.
smash for them. You know?
Oh, have you?
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
asking tracks for someone.
Yeah,
Oh, everyone's on this wave now.
Okay.
This
So this is it.
opportunities, man.
No, but that's how it works. So he could just blow up massive from TikTok. You know that, right?
Of course.
And then everyone's like, "Oh,
artist,
okay."
bro. Like,
no, but it doesn't. It's just like that.
I actually expect it, slightly. I expect it.
Like we're seeing a lot of the old tunes now blow up on TikTok, aren't we? Like a lot of the old ones.
A lot
like,
of my old songs are bringing off on TikTok.
You two, have got thousands of views on TikTok. You don't even realize it because people are just putting you man up. I see all the time. I see your tunes up on like top 5 all the time. I'm seeing his videos all the time, and I'm like, right, is this? Oh, it's just a fan.
Yeah, whoever's putting my content up, can you at me? At least, yeah, I'm coming for you. Cheers.
Right, I got a lot of content from you as well.
Okay, listen, right, we're going to move the conversation on. If you do want to get involved and have the Agony Uncles go through your relationships or situationships, entanglements and whatnot, we are here for you. The email address is forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Let's kick this off with Uncles. I've got an issue. Listen to this guy. Uncles, I've got an issue. I'm good friends with this girl, but we've already taken it further than that and admitted that we care about each other in that way. What does that mean?
I think she means like he fancies, like.
Okay, right, okay. We're back to being friends now, as the timing is legitimately terrible for both of us this year, but I don't know if I should try and make things work long term or cut off feelings. Either way, we'll always be good friends. But what's best for me and her?
Right. Sounds like they got to stay friends.
Stay friends?
Yeah, because what
does this mean, right? It's a bit cryptic, isn't it? We're back to being friends now, as the timing is legitimately terrible for both of us this year.
Okay, can you read the first part of this again?
Okay, I'm good friends with this girl, but we've already taken it further than that.
Yeah.
And admitted that we care about each other in that way.
Yeah.
So basically, something's happened.
Yeah.
I think they've sealed the deal.
Yeah, and they like each other.
Now they're friends again.
Now they're friends again.
Because of what reason?
We're busy this year?
This is all
I'm busy this year.
It sounds like it just happened across the space of like 12, 18 months or something.
Maybe they mean during the pandemic,
yeah,
they needed a little, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
And then pandemic open, and then they're called
back to life.
Back to life, seeing other people.
Yeah. Okay.
I'll be real, it's a lock off. It is a lock off.
It's a lock off.
It's locked off already.
It is locked off. Listen, when I see the timing is legitimately terrible for both of us this year.
Yeah, it's a lock off.
That's like...
it's a lock off. Like, basically what's happened was, it was pandemic. Everyone thought they were going to die, etc. No one knew what was happening. So you jump into things, and it sounds great for the moment. It's all going well. But obviously reality's kicked in now. The world's back to normal. Things are opening up again. Yeah. And you just got to accept that. Like, it was what it was in the moment, but we move on.
Back to being friends now. Good friends. Is that potentially dangerous? That's actually, it could be good. It could be an insurance policy.
Yeah.
You got that one in the bag. You know that one's secure.
Yeah.
Stay good friends. And then at some point in the future, when everything's cushy with your own life, or you're not, legitimately terribly busy or whatever it is, then could be a thing.
Go back to
I think it's a positive.
Murphy?
No comment in the police station.
What? You don't know what's going on, do you?
Tracksuit.
Okay, no. Speaking of which, tracksuit. Hopefully that's helped, mate. Speaking of which, have you heard any of the greatest album of all time?
No, just a freestyle.
Oh, I did.
I wasn't asking.
You didn't hear that on the album.
I don't want to. I'm not asking you. You don't do
It's an album. It's an album, though.
Can't lie.
Freestyle thing.
Okay.
You told me something yesterday. It wasn't it.
Oh no!
Oh god!
No, do you hear it? It's just
No.
We'll play it after.
It's
terrible.
No, it's not mixed down.
No, actually.
No. They're talking.
I tell you what.
Ironik is free in it.
We'll listen to it.
Yeah.
You've heard one of his tracks.
It's not from the album though. Explain properly. Come on now.
No.
It's meant to be a freestyle. Apparently, he sent it to me to mix it. He said, "Yo, handle this for me."
Freestyle.
It's freestyle.
Freestyle apparently, but
What do you mean apparently? Like it's obviously written.
I'm saying no. He means it's a freestyle. It's obviously written, but it's in a freestyle.
Yeah, it's not on the album. It's not on the album.
It's terrible.
Wait,
the
what?
mix. It sounds like the mix.
No.
Wait.
The bars are good, but no, I'm not
Thank you.
saying the mix.
The
whole
bars.
idea of the freestyle.
He hates the beat. He hates the beat, and he hates the
Sounds
mix.
like 2002.
Listen,
and this is what goes wrong when
he
you
hates
don't
the beat.
listen to
No, it's a
music.
freestyle.
This is what goes wrong
when you don't listen to the upcoming artists.
He hates
and what's going on.
he hates the mix and he hates the beat. Yeah, but the bars are banging.
But it sounds like he recorded it on a potato.
Yeah.
What's going on?
It's all wrong.
Okay.
He bought a £100 mic. What's going on?
Altogether, out of 10.
The bars, bro. The bars.
Be honest.
The bars. No, let me listen to the bars. No. All right, listen. I listen to the bars. Listen to the bars. Listen to the bars.
It's not looking good.
Listen, Hancock.
Go on.
To the bars.
Oh, the beat. Okay.
You see, grime classic beat. Yeah, freestyle thing.
2021.
I'm giving you.
But I'm lost though. Are you?
I'm giving you.
It's different from the usual songs. Oh my god.
Are you okay, bro? He sounds like he was on pirate radio and turned man to a chef.
Yeah, bro, I'll be real. This is very confusing compared to your usual.
No, it's a freestyle.
Go back,
I'm so lost.
No. It's just honestly, it was just a freestyle.
But I don't think it was.
Okay,
That's a freestyle though.
Well, it's not out now anyway because he said shit.
Also,
you can't mix it.
I can't mix it.
So it's not out. So don't relax. We're going back to.
Was that?
Manifestation.
That's how I'm
confused.
Right,
My head
To
hurts.
me, I was confused. What happened to manifestation?
I've been quiet on the socials.
No, hold on a second. Let's be serious.
Yeah.
Is that the first thing that he sent you from?
From the album, the new.
No, it's not from the album. It's not from the album.
The greatest album.
Oh no, it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
That's so funny. That's not. He said to you already. Listen, it's a freestyle. It's not from the album.
Also, your image.
Listen to what he just said earlier. Listen to what he said earlier. It's not on the album.
Can you explain to us what was going through? What was the idea behind that?
Basically, the bars on it are ridiculous. Yeah.
Right.
So I just literally just found the beat, the first beat I clicked, and just put my beats down.
That's not true.
I know.
That's not true.
No.
You go through hundreds of beats.
No. That's a used bit. That's Ice Kid. So I just typed in grime instrumental.
That's your first offering though for the album.
No, because it's not out. I just wanted to. Because the thing is, he's mixed a few songs for me that I don't release. Like he's mixed a few songs with me that I just don't release.
Right.
So it's like I wanted to see what it sounded like because I knew recording was trash. I was like, can he mix it? And if it sounds slick,
so is he sending you like an MP3?
Yeah.
WAV.
Yeah, WAV file of like each individual part.
Okay, cool.
I was confused because you've sent me parts in the past.
That cleaner.
Clean.
Yeah.
This sound like, was you going for that pirate radio kind of?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, maybe it's a mixture that I think I've uploaded the beat too loud into the thing.
It could have been because remember that beat that you picked sounds like it was from 2000.
Yeah, it was
2006, bro. So
it is though. Yeah,
the quality is all gonna be terrible.
So it's like also I pressed compressed, but I don't know. It's dodgy. Like natural vocals.
Is everything alright though? I'm just making sure. I was so confused.
Bro, I'm in a level with you. Yeah,
I'm
the
lost.
fucking greatest album of all time.
That's not on the album.
Has got a lot of work to be done.
That's not on the album, lads.
But also freestyle.
Please learn. Remember.
Look,
the freestyle's important.
Drake released Lemon Pepper freestyle before the album. Don't ever call Drake trash again. Yeah, please.
Listen. What you might see before the album though is you might no because I'm clever. Before the album comes out, what you might see is around 4 or 5 songs, all the different genres come out. One of my tunes might be a rock tune. It might be a rock tune.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I'm looking at a few genres.
Bare random ones.
There might be a rock tune in there.
Right.
You know the ones? Forever and ever. Yeah, you know I got that. You know that. What's it? What's the one?
CJ is a good friend though.
Why did I drink?
No, the other thing.
CJ's a good friend.
CJ's a good friend.
I will not stop.
As soon as CJ heard that, he was looking for the nicest thing he could say about it.
I was listening to the positive.
What was your review?
Listen, I like the beat. I actually do like the beat because it made me feel very nostalgic.
I'm a yard man balling, just land villa, like Leon Bailey.
When you were like 16.
It brought me back. And then I was thinking, why am I being brought back to when I'm 16? Because we're 2021. So it's like, this doesn't really add up. Also,
it does add up though, bro. Really, let's just free the realness. Yeah, let's just sprinkle a bit of realness on the table. Yeah,
the best way to do it.
What do we start this conversation by talking about? That mentality of being obsessed with looking back at that stage of your life. What is the fascination with that?
Listen, I just spit what comes from the heart.
The influence of an artist like Drake, right, or an artist, the biggest artist. They're talking about what is happening in their life right now.
Yeah.
Are you mentioning things that are happening in your life right now?
If you listen to my songs that have been released so far, Manifestation, Post To, Same Me, Enemies and Fake Friends. Yeah, every bar is real.
So, but what was this little venture?
This is a grime freestyle. I was just basically, and I'll try and do another one. I'm gonna record it cleaner. I might just record it at the studio. I want to get a grime freestyle out. I'll do like 100 bars.
And I'll just spit beats there that sound.
That's what I want to go. I'll go on one of your beats. Yeah. But what I'm saying is, I just need to record it properly. Yeah. But when you hear my bars, I spin every man. So I'm doing 100 bars, spin a man. There's gonna be a grime freestyle. I have to because I want people to, because the catalog's coming out under Tracksuit, I want people to know that I can actually drop 100 bars in your face and kill a man.
You know,
So
that's it again. He needs people to believe that he's from this.
No. That I'm the best rapper the UK's ever had.
Do you know where this stems from? This is from our conversation last week where we questioned whether he could outbar anyone. Okay. And obviously since then people have been writing Shuffle T on a lot of these.
The comments were wild. Should we go through some of the comments?
Let's go with the comments.
The comments were a little bit wild.
So obviously I know tracks.
So if I
know tracks on the back of my hand.
Okay.
He now has been. He's caught feelings.
Oh, guess what?
He's caught feelings. So now he's gone and said, right, I want to find a grime beat, and I'm going to dub in this grime beat, and I'm going to prove everyone that I am better.
If you had to listen to an album, and I released a 10-track album, Shuffle T released a 10-track album, what album you listen to?
No, I'll listen to yours.
Why? But he spun me apparently.
No,
so can he rap?
We're talking about different things.
Can he rap? No, we're talking about rap, right? Music. We're talking about music. Now you're talking about battle rap. Okay, so if we're talking about battle rap,
no. Let's play fair.
Yeah, we'll play fair.
You entered into an MMA ring,
yeah,
and you lost the bout.
Did I flop? I didn't flop. So they gave me a set of rules. I did my raps. I got my raps out.
Listen, bro.
And they voted.
And the votes were clear.
Yeah, the votes were clear because I battled their favourite.
They called that one a landslide.
Bro, was he a sick rapper?
He was a really good.
He held was he a sick rapper?
He had really good stage presence.
Yeah, stage presence was.
He had great clarity.
Yeah.
Right. He had some fantastic lyrics.
Well, and if you don't want to talk about Channel 5 or Big Brother, don't go on fucking Channel 5 and Big Brother.
Yep.
Yeah, that was hard.
That is a big bar.
Do you get it?
That one spun you.
Do you get it?
So much so that how many years ago was that battle?
How
many years ago was that battle?
Oh, this is like a decade, isn't it?
A decade ago, and that one is still there.
No, because I actually watched it back the other day. But there was that bar.
Listen, I'm on a level with you, Anton. That's one of the biggest bars anyone's ever said to you.
Why?
Because it's truth.
Yeah, but music though.
No, but don't go on Big Brother or reality TV if you don't want to talk about being on Big Brother.
What was his biggest reaction bar? What was his biggest reaction bar when he said, I remember it clearly, you remember it. And I came out, I walked outside of you and said, how's he one with bars like this? Yeah, he said, Anton's the type of person that says, yeah, I know I'm a cunt, but no, you are a cunt. Yeah, but you're one of those guys that says they're not a cunt. And I'm like, what?
Wow.
He's spitting facts.
Do you know what?
Bro, he's actually spitting facts. Do you get it? He once said, authenticity will always win.
That's it.
He got you, bro. Like, everything he was saying.
That's what it was on the stage that night. And you can argue, right, that the crowd that night would have been more kind of on his level.
7 people in the crowd said, when I get there, they're going to box me up, drapes me up. Remember? 7 man said, they tweeted me. 7 man tweeted me and said, when you get to the venue, Brixton Jam, I'm going to box you up. Drapes ting. Yeah. You remember that? Remember? Some of the battle rappers.
And you got out alive. Huh?
Walked in, smiling, laughing, throwing tea bags at Dons.
Did you get a medal? That's what we need to know.
Listen. Presence and aura.
I just hope that the next song we work on is better. But I had to keep it real with you. At least I kept it back.
No, I need that. I'm coming to Icon Studios though.
Let's do it.
I'm coming to Icon Studios. I need to think of the best day to do this.
Next week after.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what day in the week's best.
Okay, we're going to move the conversation.
It'll be a weekday.
Yeah.
Daniel Craig, famous for playing James Bond for God knows how many years. How many has he done?
I think he got it in 2015.
Wow.
So what? 2022 now? 7 years, man.
Oh! I thought it was longer than that actually.
Daniel.
Oh shit! Sorry. It was longer. It was way longer. But I remember he filmed the last one in 2015.
Okay.
Sorry, but
I think they've just filmed. I just think they've just filmed the very last one.
Yeah.
And he is now quitting.
That's it. Sorry. So the one before he filmed this was 2015. But in terms of how long he's been around for, he's been around since I was in school.
Yeah, I think
like
so.
He's had it ages, right?
Ages.
Pierce Brosnan was before him, innit?
Yeah.
Is he the one before him?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was.
So long.
Mate, honestly,
okay,
I'm saying
so I reckon that's like 20 years.
Yeah, it's about 20 years. He's been around for time, bro.
Okay. Anyhow, he has gone on record as saying he doesn't want James Bond to be played by a female actor.
Oh.
And that's caused quite a lot of controversy, as these things always do these days.
Of course it has.
What are your thoughts? And for example, if they made a film about DJ Ironik, would you be cool
Nah, don't do that.
with a woman playing you?
Come on,
Well, you're a lesbian. You said you're a lesbian.
You did go on record to say you're a lesbian.
Hey, pull that up on the files.
You say that you're a lesbian, yeah, me too.
You said you're a lesbian. So that's what you are, G.
Respectfully, I mean, I don't know what's right to say and what's wrong to say these days.
Free it, bro.
But I'm just gonna be real to me.
Free it.
I would want someone who is a I don't know how to say it. It's mad.
Say it, bro.
I would want
Say
someone
it.
who's exactly the same as me
Right. Okay.
to play me.
Okay.
Because that's the whole point of playing me.
So does that change how you feel about James Bond?
No, James Bond is different.
Why?
Because
James is actually a woman's name.
Yeah,
as well, isn't it?
I know
Jamie or
a couple of females called James. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on?
Yeah, you get Jamie, Jameson.
Yeah.
I don't know about James, but it probably is.
James. There's no girls called
No,
James.
it's 2021, bro. Come on.
There's lots of Jamies out there.
But
There's no girls called James.
No, but come on, like I could imagine a girl playing James Bond. Let me give you an example. What's that girl's name who signed to Diddy? Janelle Monáe.
Okay.
Lovely girl.
She would play Bond cold.
She would.
Nah, she'd be trash, mate. Come on.
But James, again, what's so
It's a
different
fictional
about your
character,
thinking?
isn't it, James Bond?
Yeah, but
Come on.
DJ Ironik is a
I'm
fictional
not a
character.
fictional.
What are you on
I'm
about,
a real
bro?
person.
James,
They're playing true.
man said DJ Ironik's a fictional.
Hey, what you saying? No, but they're playing
alias.
true life event. My true
No,
life.
bro. James Bond goes round
James Bond
banging
is
girls. He bangs girls.
James Bond is based on a book, and it's about a male spy.
Yeah.
That bangs girls
So
in
it's
every scene.
My only thing is like, I don't really have an issue with anything, right?
Yeah.
But it is a little bit like, why can't they just come up with new characters for women?
I hear that as well. Like Lisa Bond or something.
And what would she do? Bang man? Just all through the
or
sequel?
lesbian
no,
banging girl, isn't it?
Like, the
No,
opposite.
why is it about lesbian? No, listen, keep it real.
Well, 'cause she
If
could
they
do-
do a female James Bond,
Yeah.
you're gonna see in the cinema, watch it, and she's gonna be laying down man. Yeah, every scene,
just like
she just
shutting guys-
sloppy talk,
yeah,
just
yeah. No. It doesn't work like that.
I'm Jamie Bond, yeah.
You said that males and females.
You gotta be even. So what I'm saying, would you enjoy the film as much? Seeing her just slopping off bare dons and going, saving the day.
I don't think that's how it
missions.
works.
And do
Because
missions.
you're associating the wrong thing with female empowerment.
No.
Female empowerment would be more like men are getting on their knees themselves for the woman.
Yeah.
right?
Okay, all right.
Facts.
Okay, doing that then, yeah. They're getting
I would
whatever.
respect that.
You look how uncomfortable he went.
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
Listen, if they're doing all that, yeah. If they're doing that, listen. If they're doing that, yeah. Listen, if they're doing that, yeah. What I'm saying is, does that change your willingness to watch the movie? Be real.
What do you mean?
Like, as in, like, James Bond, you get at least 5-6 sex scenes, or him just, getting a girl. If you switch that to a girl who's James Bond and she's 6 or 7 scenes of her with man, yeah, that's cool.
Bro, I'm not just watching James Bond for the sex.
But it's a big part of his brand, though. It is a big part of his brand.
Okay.
It is. Would you not agree? It's a big part of James Bond. Like, he always gets the
it is.
girl.
For sure.
I'll go one step further and say, first of all, I don't necessarily agree. I don't agree with a woman being James Bond. I'll free it.
You don't?
No.
Oh, that surprises me.
Yeah, I don't. But I also recognize that I'm being slightly hypocritical if I say I would like Idris Elba or a black man to be James Bond, because that also does that add up?
That is a new side we can go to. So that is another one. It's like,
because
a lot of people have an issue with that. Again, they're saying he's from Scotland.
Yeah.
No, is he from Scotland? Where's he from?
No. It doesn't matter about what colour the man is.
Yeah, but why not?
It's always a man.
But that's the question.
Well, then why not? No. Black man would be better. Then I would relate. But
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, but I'm saying that I'm being hypocritical. So I'm saying I'd like it to be a black man.
Yeah.
But then women will say, well, why can't it be a woman?
Because you're a woman. So
yeah, but we know that the character is white, not black.
No, but no, you gotta go colours.
Why not?
They're a man or a woman. Are they a man or a woman?
Why can't you go colours though?
Because a white man and a black man can both compete in sport and in strength.
Okay.
Whereas a woman can't compete with any man.
Whoa.
So
Women can't compete with any man.
What are you talking
Is that
about?
cancellation season?
I think that one's getting clipped.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you
well,
mean?
so how can a woman compete with a man in competitive sport? Give me you give me a sport. Give me a sport. Go. Give me a sport. That woman can compete with man. Go. Give me a sport.
Yeah,
I can break every single female woman's world record in all of the events.
No, you can't.
I can break all of them.
No, you can't.
Right now, if you gave me
can't.
6 months to train,
I'll bet you 50 bags right now.
6
You
months
can't.
to
50
train.
bags right now on the
6
table.
months.
50 bags.
Yeah, but if
Put
you
your
give me
money where
6
your mouth
months
is.
to
I don't want to
train,
hear it.
I
Is it
can
a
break
yes or a
every
no?
record, world
You're a fraud.
record.
You see the hat?
Okay,
Show the hat.
all right, tell me an event. What event? What event?
Any event, bro. I'll choose the
Any
event.
event? What
I'll
event?
choose the event.
Give me one event.
100 meters for a start.
Well, you don't think it could be the 100-meter world record? I've run.
He thinks he could do the 111. Oh, he's so funny. Have you seen the fucking size of you?
No, but I could
You're
when I was
delusional
younger. When I was younger.
Oh my god, when I was younger.
I did 11.1 when I was younger. I did 11.1 when I was younger.
in the past.
I did 11.1 when I was younger.
Sad. It's very sad.
Do you get what I'm saying?
No.
So when I was young,
you're completely delusional. Female athletes of all levels of all sport would absolutely destroy you.
Football.
They would.
Football.
Oh, here we go.
No. Where's the energy? Football. Football.
I can find 15 footballers who would just actually embarrass you in front of all your mates. Yeah, women.
No, on an 11-a-side football pitch, and I'm running at them, step over, full pelt.
What professionals is he talking about?
Well, you're saying they're going to tackle me. I'm just going to drape scale on floor.
No, there's a lot of ballers out now.
I'm draping man. I draped man.
Bro,
I'm a free man
score tap-ins, bro. You're a goal hanger. Please allow it.
Bro, that's a wild statement though. You said any sport, any competition.
Yes.
Do you know what? I'd love a woman who's watching to stand up, or a YouTuber to just challenge Anton.
Arm wrestle.
And we will do it. We will turn up.
Yeah, MMA thing.
Yeah, we'll probably back you, to be honest. Right.
You want girls to turn up MMA? I'll actually fight the best female MMA fighter, and you man would as well.
He doesn't get. He doesn't.
Drapes are around the place. What are you doing? Are you mad? Like you're what?
You're right.
Boxer on her boobs. Boom.
No, listen. Everything is not all right at home. Clearly. Listen.
Boobs. They're sensitive. Boobs. Yeah, go on. Hit the weak point.
Oh, yeah, I got a question for you, Zot. Have you Zot seen 50 Shades of Grey?
Yeah.
So if the roles were reversed and it was a gal just whipping up a man, just tying him up, doing the Mazzoline, would you lot still watch it?
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't really watch it. I remember being in New York when that book was everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Like, people were sort of hiding it under magazines or newspapers. Yeah. So
is it good?
Well, the book.
Yeah.
The film's
Is it fair to say it's more of a female orientated?
Did you read it?
It is right, but a lot of the
but I know everything that's based.
I think a lot of the people who were into like feminism or female empowerment were kind of against the book.
Oh yeah.
Because it kind of encourages. Well, the main character is sort of subservient to the guy.
But that's what I'm saying. If they'd done a roles reversed one,
I didn't read the first.
I only saw the end of it where he goes to this girl. He goes, get in the games room. I literally saw the end part. Did you see that?
I don't remember the film.
If it's a great plot and it's a good movie,
do you remember Ironik at the end where he goes? I only saw the end part and he was like, goes to the girl, get in the games room.
Which one was that?
I don't know. But
Oh,
he just
multiple films.
Is that 3 of them? Yeah.
Oh.
I've seen all
he
3.
told us to get in the games room. Yeah, and
Ironic's a fat. You're
he told us to get in the games room and tie ourselves up.
So hold on, right?
Me and the missus go seeing all 3.
The story is he's got loads of money.
Yeah.
He finds a girl who's is she young, vulnerable. What is it?
I don't really know the age, but she's quite vulnerable. Yeah, she's like an assistant kind of girl.
Okay, right. Maybe that's the controversial.
Yeah, she likes the kind of powerful man.
He's molding her basically.
Level, yeah.
What's it like watching stuff like that with the missus? I've never seen it. Yeah.
Oh, sick.
No, when you sit there,
whipping going on, or
but it's like it's very sensual, you know.
But you know when you're sitting there with the missus watching something like that, yeah. Because I haven't seen it, yeah. I don't know if my missus has seen it. Maybe she has. But if you're sitting there and the missus watching it, do you think, right after this movie, I should really whip her as well? You know, like, do you think that? No, but do you think that though? Like, do you like really whip? No, because you're sitting through there and like you're sitting missus. No, you're just sitting peacefully. Yeah. Sometimes you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. You think, right, we're watching this. Like this scene's quite powerful. Look, do you think? Right, better.
No, but we've had conversations after. Like,
I can't let go bed now. Like, no, I can't let you go bed now. Like after seeing that. Man just got the schlong and just duppy the girl. Yeah, night, babe. Yeah. Do you not think sometimes, right, this movie's actually, I'm going to have to... Do you never...
Honestly, when you watch a movie like that, you both are going to get into mood, I think, potentially.
Yeah. And that probably is good for you as well. It's healthy. It will tell you what we're doing looks a little bit boring, and now I definitely need to step the game up a little bit, right?
But also, I will say, there's a storyline to it. It's deeper than just the sex side of things, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, cool story.
Right. No, yeah, that's the disturbing part of it, though, for a lot of people. Is that he's like taking advantage of someone who's kind of
falling deeply in love.
Yeah, and this story of it being like, oh, I'm a vulnerable woman who needs a powerful rich man to save me is a little bit.
Also, isn't he a bit messed up as well? Apparently.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, you get that vibe.
Why are we talking about this anyway?
No, because I was thinking
He's
about
been to see all 3 films.
I've been to see it, but I was thinking about, obviously we said James Bond, the woman playing the man.
Have you purchased any whips or?
No,
He definitely has. He definitely has.
No,
He's watched all 3
chains.
films.
Yeah,
He watched all 3 films.
But
He's
I'm
definitely.
interested. If I had a big mansion, I'll have one of them rooms though.
Is it?
What, the games
room?
Games.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you say you miss getting the games room?
No, you know what? I hear that.
Yeah,
I hear that.
yeah,
Still,
yeah.
Why not?
Wait,
bro?
why though?
If you got a
It's all
mansion,
fun.
a little
We'll
team.
just have one room which is like padded.
Yeah,
It's just
bro.
like this is where I'm
Bro,
gonna
yeah,
smash
man.
your face
Bro.
in here.
No, not like that.
No, you were saying I'm gonna smash your face.
Smash shoes face.
Like you're just gonna rag your missus out in this room. This room's mad. Everything's made out of padding.
I feel like you always go from 0 to 100.
Yeah, but I thought that's what you're talking about. But what is the room then? What is the room then? He just said it. Look,
Swings.
handcuffs and swings. Man said sex swings.
What else are you getting in there?
You know them ones?
What else?
Maybe a little hot tub or something.
Hot
You know what I mean?
tub.
Little things.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Round
vibes.
So does that do you, what? And then you wouldn't use the bedroom. You just go.
Yeah, the
You go in the
bedroom
room.
there.
It'll be a one-off thing.
Champagne fridge.
Champagne.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Strawberries.
It'll be funny, but when you got like family in that as well, don't you want like a separate team? Because you don't want people running into the
Oh, you
bedroom.
got
True, that's life. That's life.
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
life,
You
lads. I can tell you that's life.
Oh, what? You're
Yeah,
getting-
kids run in now.
obvious.
They run in.
That's
They run in.
obvious.
It's peak though.
You don't want your kid to run in while you're dogging your wife.
Wow.
So it'll be in the basement.
I'm a virgin.
Respectfully.
You just want a separate team. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Rotted.
Hypothetically.
Okay. We're going to move this on. Last week we talked about the Arms Corleone. I'm calling him Arms Corleone. I can't call it Arms Corleone. Versus Bouncer fight. I wanted to get your thoughts. It was funny. It was funny. I'm not gonna lie. There was a moment, right, where it looked like they were asleep on each other. Zero movement.
Listen, I'm gonna say one thing.
Did
Yeah.
you not all buy it first?
No, I didn't buy it.
No, we put the link in the WhatsApp.
You watched it, no way.
Yeah, I watched it all.
Listen,
Oh,
we've
it's
got,
unreal.
no, I think we're all actually change our energy. Yeah. If
Wait.
you look back at the episode, we all sat here comfortably saying that Bouncer was going to get annihilated.
No, sorry. Don't try and drag me down with you.
No, we didn't.
You said that.
Actually,
You said that.
You said no.
I think I said.
No, you said you actually
back
had. You
Bouncer.
said actually Bouncer's been put to work, but then when you fast forward a little bit, we look at a picture. You put a picture of Arms.
yeah,
on
it
the
was
screen,
funny.
and you said, "How can this guy not be beating anyone in the UK?"
Yeah.
So we were like,
Look, it was basically always going to be an L for Arms
Yeah.
if he didn't absolutely demolish.
It was Bouncer's event.
Yeah.
It was his event, and I said that in the last one. It's
yeah,
his
true.
event.
It's
What, so you think he had
It's
a
his
thing?
brand.
It's true. It's true.
So why would the owner of the whole event? He put the whole event together. Why would he lose in a fight?
Oh, so do you think that behind the scenes
It was,
there might
but
be
how? Why
something
would he
that's
lose though? Does that make sense?
It's not. It doesn't work like that. He put it all on the line. He definitely put it all on the line.
No.
Are you telling me that Big Arms Corleone,
Yeah.
was willing to get sat on for 20 minutes?
Yes. Yes. Oh, by the way,
No,
they
he
both
tried,
trained.
man. He
No, they
tried.
both trained for 7 months. Yeah, 7 months each. How comes in the first round? Yeah, round 1, when Bouncer got on top of him, yeah, they both looked slumped.
Oh,
They
tired.
both look tired. Yeah,
first round?
tell me, is that possible?
Yes.
Is that possible?
See, this is how I know.
Round 1.
This is how I know how
What?
delusional you are.
How's that
right?
possible?
Okay, it works like this.
Yeah, go on.
Most people do little to no exercise
That's it.
whatsoever.
Cardio
And if you
none.
see an actual fight go down, right,
It's a minute.
it lasts max a minute.
Yeah. For real.
And then Dons
for real.
are just
Tired.
finished,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
holding each other, or
For
like
real.
So,
pulling on something.
Yeah.
so 7 months training, you don't think you could last or have energy in round 1?
Okay.
There's adrenaline. There's other things
What?
involved as well.
Why was it when he was doing the hammer jack punch?
No. You gotta remember, they're exhausted by that
was doing
stage. Exhausted.
I'm just surprised that Bouncer didn't get duppied. I thought he was going to get spun out the fucking cage. I thought it was going to be absolutely.
Do you not find it
destroyed.
suspicious that Arms went down? I think it was in the second round, really easily.
No, listen.
No, as in they came together.
no.
They came
He
together.
tried, bro,
No,
he
they,
tried.
no, they came together, and Arms sort of just went.
I understand your narrative that you're pushing, but Arms
Why does he
tried.
go down though? Why does he-
Okay,
tried, trust me,
first things
I'm tried.
first, right? Bouncer is clearly or has been a bouncer, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he would have dealt with guys like that before. He
Yeah.
knows how to disable a man.
People were
right?
saying in jail he was rocking.
Right. I mean,
Obviously.
he's a big guy, bro.
He's a big guy.
And more to the point, he's such a big guy.
His brother's bigger.
that he made this hench Don just totally he just couldn't move.
Yeah.
Like if you are on someone and you're that big, it's almost impossible, bro. Especially if you're even a little bit tired. And they were gassed after 30 seconds.
Yeah.
The fight itself has raised a lot of money. It's done some good work for his brand. It's a good little promotion that people are saying is, another example of the YouTube kind of thing happening. And they're looking for other rappers to step into the ring.
Ironik.
You're on.
Ironik versus Young'un would be mad. Young'un. Just mad though. Who'd win that? That would be mad, innit? That'd be mad.
Young'un's taller than me.
Yeah, he's taller.
No, wait. Okay, I'll be honest, mate. I don't know a lot about Young'un, but I think he's Captain Conan's signing. That's right. Okay. The last time I saw him,
don't do it. What, running from Nando's?
he was running away, dropping Nando's and all that.
I don't think you've got anything to be worried about.
No, however, he's had a hit since then, hasn't he?
Bestie.
I think that was around the same time.
Bestie.
No, that was before. That was after.
That's a good one as well. I can remember there's like a purple colour scheme going on.
Yeah.
That's sweet boy video.
He's done well, but I need to be fighting people in my league.
Tinchy?
He's a bit more shorter than
You think so?
Yeah.
How much? In all seriousness,
he's strong.
in all seriousness, how much would it cost for all of you to step into the ring?
200.
200k.
I'd want a bit more.
Or to step into the ring with someone? What, MMA?
Yeah.
Professional with another celeb.
No, it has to be another celeb.
Oh yeah.
200.
So, like for example, Ironik, you can choose someone from the scene, but obviously you two have got to fight each other.
Yeah.
I'd say 100k.
So for 100k, you put it all on the line.
Yeah, I'd do 100k.
I'd take more.
I'd take 100k. It's fine.
I'd take
because I would win anyway. Whatever fight I go in.
Yeah.
Wait, what? No.
To go in the ring. Yeah, I'd take 250. 250k.
Okay, no, but
That's what I'd want.
see, with Ironik, Ironik's got platinum plaques.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
So he can charge 250 or 200.
You think I'm taking 1k? I don't really care, bro.
No,
I don't care. What do you think this is?
See, this is the thing, right? The reason I'm asking this is because recently Tommy Fury has turned down $1 million from one of the Paul brothers, Jake Paul, right? Who has said it is 4 times the biggest payday you've ever had, and you need to take the third offer, otherwise I'm not even going to bother with you. Tommy Fury has responded by saying this offer is not even worth talking about, and he's mugging you all off, trying to get me in the ring for £1 million. Right? When the fight is going to raise a lot more.
He's saying that's his point.
Yeah. He's got a point. He has got a point because obviously
it's going to be the biggest.
The Paul brother, whoever it is, he's going to make like bare money.
100 M's.
So he's mugging him a little bit, isn't he?
Oh, of course.
He's getting 100 M's. He's giving him.
No, but Tommy Fury.
He's mugging him.
Tommy Fury would win as well. To be fair.
But Tommy Fury. I get what Tommy Fury is saying, but Tommy Fury should just take the fight because his profile is going to get bigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to use it as a strategic step.
He don't
need the money. He's Tyson Fury's brother.
A lot of people are saying that.
You don't need the money.
No,
so
he does need the money.
I think that is such an amateur mistake, man. Listen, I watched this guy do a video on it, and he said the same thing basically, that he needs to take the fight. Who is he for? Who are you? You're not going to get money like this elsewhere. You've never been paid money like this. That is all completely irrelevant. He's a big celebrity. His missus has got over 1 million subscribers on YouTube. They're a big deal. And even though he may be pulling in more money from sponsorship deals, that's because he's a big name. People know who he is. He's a household name, in fact, after the Love Island thing.
In the reality TV world, him and Molly May, they're probably the biggest celeb to come.
I
know what Hugh's saying. Know your worth. I teach that in my everyday job. Yeah. Like that's what I say. But also sometimes play chess because I just think he's gonna win the fight.
Okay, he will win the fight. But this is why I think that Jake Paul is sort of double bluffing him. Really, he doesn't want the fight because he knows he's get his head smashed in. He knows that regardless of who Tommy Fury's fought before, he's a big lad, and he's been fighting actually in the gym since he was like 6-7 years old.
And his brother's flipping Tyson.
Right, they know what they're doing,
and he'll train him before the fight.
He could potentially be on his way to big things.
Yeah.
Now, if he is going to go up and do this spectacle, which is basically what Jake Paul wants. He wants everyone to play his game like I'm the man in boxing now. That costs money, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same way if you want DJ Ironik to come to your festival, you better be fucking prepared to pay this much, yeah, because that's the rate going. I come with whether it's my missus, the marketing thing, the potential. I'm not going to fuck my career up. Why am I involved in this thing with you? Who the fuck is this guy? If you want me there, you need to pay the money.
What's the minimum you would accept as a YouTuber, a big YouTuber, and just to get in a fight with the likes of one of these other big YouTubers? I don't know which one would be relevant. I don't know, it'd be relevant. I don't know, one of the sidemen. Like if you, what's his name? Manny?
Manny?
No, Manny. Manny's brother.
Listen, Manny's just had a kid. He's a dad now. He needs to relax.
Okay. Oh no. Who's a fair one?
Guy.
No, who's a fair one? You could say KSI. That would be a weight matchup, I think.
No, that wouldn't at all.
It would.
He's like twice my weight.
Is he?
Yeah.
What?
I thought you actually would be heavier than him.
He's hench.
Nah, he's wedge,
He's
bro.
put on.
Is he?
weight.
Yeah, you see him in his boxing matches.
Raw.
He's hench, bro. He's probably like double the size of me, like thick wise.
I would put KSI against someone like Bugsy.
Yeah, that's the,
Like,
he's
that
the
kind
same
raw.
size. Like, I don't think you know how big KSI. He's like bigger than you.
He's
bro.
got hench. He's got
Never
hench.
used to be that. hinge.
Bro, he's done various what they call it, like bulking.
But for you, but what I'm saying is
boxing,
for you to do a YouTube fight and be, you know, maybe the main event or whatever on one of the cards in the
money,
future.
You're talking money.
Yeah,
bro.
but
You gotta
what
get
is
money.
it? Is there a minimum? So what I'm saying is, you're saying money, right?
Yeah.
That means there is a minimum that you'd accept.
I've got a price for
and that price, you're willing to possibly get your nose smashed in
That's what it
on
is.
YouTube,
Yeah, that's
right?
what it is.
Your blood, boom, on the screen, and it's affecting your brand and essentially your livelihood. There's a number that you'd accept.
Of course, yeah, 100%.
Of course, there'd be a number though.
100%.
To get smashed up on TV, and that
No.
becomes a
What
meme
you're-
forever.
What you're doing is you're going, oh, you're paying that cost, or that's the cost for you to get your face smashed in.
Yes.
Obviously, you got to hope that you're not going to get your face smashed in.
Yes.
You got to try and take a fight that you're going to win, otherwise it's not smart.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. But to get in the ring, full stop, with the risk of your face getting smashed in and you being KO'd asleep on the floor, becoming a meme for the rest of your life, that's costing money, bro. Especially if you value yourself, if you have some kind of fame or you've achieved things, then
I get you. So that's why
he's within his rights to say, listen,
1 million is a piss
I don't
take.
know you. You're not
yeah.
from this world. You might have money, and if you do, great. You got to pay for me to be involved.
Yeah.
But this is why this is where it's getting confusing, because it feels to me like Tommy is trying to bait Paul for the fight. It seems like he is actually going to him to get the fight.
Yeah, because they both want it. They both want it.
It's a money thing as well. Come on, it's business.
Yeah, but Tommy's like, if you're reaching, then you accept the offer I'm giving. It's like
Jake Paul's cussed his girl a lot as well.
Okay, put it like this, yeah. Let's say, for example, he takes that money that he's offered.
Yeah.
I don't know if you realise this, but $1 million, that's not £1 million, bro.
Yeah,
that's nowhere near £1 million.
Yeah.
You're talking already, that's a quarter of my money gone. Secondly, or at least from the £1 million that everyone thinks it is. Even Tommy Fury sounded confused. He was like, he's offered me £1 million. He didn't. He offered you $1 million, bro.
Oh yeah.
After tax, do the maths. You're looking at about 40 to 35% of that.
Yeah.
So really, we got to talk big money.
So how much did he accept then, lads?
What he's doing is a tactic that actually a lot of boxers do use, and this is what he was saying. It's like, if I don't want to fight DJ Ironik, all I have to say is a low number, I need a super high number. Basically, one or the other.
I've seen that.
I think he deserves at least.
What should Tommy accept?
10 M's.
10. I mean, I guess it depends on how much they're making for these
5 or
fights.
10. 5, 10. But if Jake Paul's getting 100 M's, he's got to get.
Is he getting 100?
No,
it can't be that
He
much.
must be usually. How much does he usually get?
KSI made 50.
I reckon on a night like this, they're probably looking at about 20 to 30 million. That's
But
on
remember,
on
sponsorships.
Yeah, with all of that. With all of that.
Yeah,
I
so he
reckon
should take
about
5 mil. He should take 5
5 mil. 5 mil's come. I think he should take that.
Because even the big fights, the heavyweight fights, they're not getting that much money, bro.
How much did Wilder and Fury get? Remember?
Oh no, those are the big fights.
But
They get the big money.
What are we talking?
Oh, they get like 20 mil.
20 mil each.
Yeah, look, they put they're putting their life on the line every time. You work about, let's say, 30 times in your life. Yeah, technically. Do you know what I mean?
Do you think Wilder's gonna beat Tyson Fury for the third time?
Focus on AJ versus Usyk.
Saturday, man.
Like
would have been gone.
That would have been gone again. So
Let's talk about Wilder versus Fury.
well done for fucking it up.
Wilder versus Fury 3. Who's gonna win that?
When is that?
Honestly, I hope Fury loses.
Yeah, so October the 9th.
Why do you want Fury to lose?
Because I'm here for the chaos. I like the chaos theory.
But do you know why we can't have Fury lose? Because then it delays AJ versus.
No, it won't happen. It won't happen.
What do you mean? What? Yeah, if Fury loses, that
it won't happen. No.
If Fury wins, it will happen.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
I think Fury's gonna win though, man.
We want Fury.
No, but third time, you can get complacent.
You know what, right?
You can get because he beat him the first two.
If you think about the 2 fights that they've had already, right? How many times has Wilder knocked him down onto the canvas?
Once.
Twice technically.
Twice in the first game, first match.
First one, although technically.
You know, the second one was is a mauling.
It was a
from
bullying.
He smashed him up. Like it was. I thought Wilder was going to retire from boxing after that fight. I honestly thought he was retiring.
He was different that fight, and there is some conspiracy theories concerning that fight. He himself did a video where he had like a massive dent in his head and was saying that it was a blunt object in the glove. There's a lot of things.
It sounds like excuses.
Yeah.
Really and truly, he is still very dangerous.
That one punch, innit?
He proved that by basically knocking him out in that final round or 11th round.
Fury got back up like.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Fury,
saying?
yeah, that was one of the
but what I'm saying is you can get complacent in a third fight. That's what I'm worried about Fury.
Yeah.
I'm a big supporter of Fury, but I hope he's not complacent because when you've beat a man twice, because he thinks he won the first one as well, let's be real, he's like, this is like, I can't be able to train any different. He might think, because I mauled him the second time, I'll train the same way. Yeah. But then meanwhile, Fury's planning for that last fight, how it went. Wilder's planning.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So Fury might have to actually switch up what he's doing.
You know, all the planning in the world is great, right? But ultimately, Wilder needs to land one punch.
Yeah.
And it's almost like, I just feel a little bit like Fury is tempting fate by stepping into the ring 3 times. You've got away with it twice, and it's been, let's say the first time was really hairy. Second time, fantastic. But 3 times?
No, but Fury's saying he's got his number now.
But that's the point though. It doesn't matter. It's like, this guy is still to this day the no pun intended the most like successful knockout artist in heavyweight history. Basically, if he lands, usually people go to sleep.
Yeah.
So maybe 3rd time is a little bit.
Well, here's the thing.
But he didn't land in the second match, did he?
Anton, you know
he winds it up, doesn't he? He winds it up. You know it's coming from a mile off.
It's awful to watch.
No, but we know what's happening though, because the second fight, Fury caught him off guard. Fury went on the front foot. Fury never really goes up. The first fight, he didn't go on the front foot. But this second fight, or this 3rd fight that's coming up, we don't know which Fury we're going to get.
You can get either. He's a boxing man.
But if he goes to the front foot again, Wilder's ready for it. Wilder's second time.
I don't know about that, man, because that's probably the hardest thing to learn, how to fight moving back. On the back foot, moving back. It's really difficult.
Yeah. But Wilder, he'll be more... If he does his homework now, he'll be more switched on to what to do.
I'm not convinced that he will ever be able to, like, you just can't teach the technical skill that Fury has got. It's just in that short space of time, I refuse to believe that he can get anywhere near him. That's not the way to do it. I'm convinced the way to do it is to find a way to get that one solid mad punch in. If he lands, he's going to sleep, bro.
Yeah. It's going to be a great fight either way.
I'm excited.
Anyhow, how's work been going?
Well, it's good, man. Been super busy now.
Yeah.
Now things are open. It made me remember how busy things were before lockdown. But it's like, it's even more busier now because I got the studio and other things, sunglasses, things like that. It's trying to balance it all.
What's the biggest tune ringing off when you're playing out now?
You know what? It's going to surprise you all. You know what tune I'm going to say? You know what tune I'm going to say?
Yeah, I know.
It comes, you know already, because you can expect it.
I know.
It's Drake featuring Future and Young Thug. Yeah. Too sexy for my shirt, too sexy for this mic, too sexy for my drinks, too sexy for my phone.
Okay.
That's made my day, honestly.
I can't lie, like that song, terrible. I hated it at first.
It's now for a while now. Though.
Oh, you like it now?
The first show I went to since that album dropped was in Scotland, Edinburgh. Crazy crowd, thousands of people. Every second the kids are throwing up their phones, they write on their phone which song they want to request.
Oh.
I'm saying way too sexy, and I didn't have it because I'm thinking that song's trash. It's not going in my record collection.
Oh wow!
But that was an L for me. My first L as a DJ. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never listening to use lots of music advice ever again.
It's a bad song.
And I've downloaded it.
But is that the only thing that made you change your mind and like the song then?
No, the video done that, and then hearing it everywhere. I love the song now.
So that's the one they moved to.
That's the one they're going crazy for.
Wow.
It's the only one with a bit.
Tradash.
Unbelievable. Listen, whilst we're here, we finally got you here in the building. We have to talk about the 2 albums: Drake, CLB, Donda, Kanye. Now, we've had the reviews from these guys. What did you give it? A 6?
6 out of 10
I said 6.5
for CLB, and I think I gave a 9, 8 or 9 to Donda.
9 is too high, bro. And you
No.
gotta. It's not 9. You gotta respect Kanye's catalog. I'm respecting it.
No.
My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is 9.5. You know,
yeah.
808s is 8.5. College Dropout 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't give Donda 9.
Yeah, I'm giving it 8.
It is obviously not created the same kind of impact with you as it has with him.
Yeah, man. Like for me, Kanye hasn't done that to me in years. Right. And listen, I used to be a massive Kanye fan. The same way I am with Drake. Ask anyone I was with Kanye.
Fickle.
But creatively, he lost me somewhere. I don't connect to him, and you know he makes amazing beats. Super producer, like you guys say, he makes some beautiful sounds. But like sonically and the way he uses his words don't touch me anymore. I loved songs like Hey Mama. You know what I'm saying, like some beautiful music that he used to say, where he used to say words so descriptive, talking about where his mum lived and growing up in Chicago. Now all I hear is blouse, scouse, mouse.
Wow.
What? What's going on?
Exactly.
No. What about?
You know what I'm saying? In my blouse with Kim K and a Rouse.
What about Lord, I Need You? Like the music's beautiful.
The music is beautiful.
Remote control.
Say something that hits me.
Oh, no, Lord, I Need You. Is it mad?
Would you accept that it's because he's gone very, very Christian? Is that a thing?
Maybe. Yeah. It's gospel, but I don't want a gospel rap album.
Do you not?
Don't give me that.
But Jesus Walks.
Yeah, we've said this before.
Jesus Walks weren't my favorite Kanye books.
Oh,
was it not? Oh, you didn't like Jesus Walks, cool. So you don't want to hear about God and all that. You just said you want.
It's cool. Like,
you want Welcome to the Good Life
album. Give me a proper one then from Gospel Wise.
That was very gospelized. That album.
What would you give the Donda
album for me? I listened through halfway, maybe a bit more than that now.
You've only listened to half of it.
A bit more now.
Oh, you can't even rate it then. No, hold on a second. Let's be fucking free. Let's free the realness now.
27 songs,
that's
bro.
just, I'm mad.
27 songs, bro.
I listened to all of Drake, and you couldn't listen to all of Kanye.
Calm, bro.
21's not calm, bro. I had to take a break for Drake's one.
No,
over 2 hours album is nuts,
bro. Drake's is 1 hour 47.
No, it's not.
It is, bro. I looked at it. It's 10 minutes shorter.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Did we say today that it wasn't actually meant to be the album, though? Or it's not actually a real album?
Drake's album?
Yeah,
but there's speculation that he just put this album out rushed because it's his last album with the label. And it took him 2 years to release it.
Well, it's not speculation, is it? Because he's making updates every day.
Yeah, and he ain't posted much about it. I don't think he really cares much about this album.
I don't think he does.
I think he's got another thing coming, another project.
Has he ever not posted about an album after?
No, he usually does a lot of promo. He ain't done an interview.
Bro, he shrugged this off quickly.
It was a quick throw out. Remember, there was speculation that this album was done 2 years ago.
Right.
And apparently, from the producers' interviews, that they done these songs time ago. Maybe he's updated certain things. Then he's felt like, you know what, let's just fling it out because people keep getting on to me.
So, what did you give CLB out of 10?
CLB, I'm gonna give it a strong 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10, and Donda was.
Donda's probably about a 3.
3. Oh wow.
That's
wow.
There's like 4 songs I like from it, bro.
No, but you've only listened to 7.
When
that's
I say
a great,
listen,
that's a great.
No.
Is that
Not 7.
Yeah, it's true.
4 out of 7.
You listen to half the songs.
No. When I say listen to it, I'm skimming. I'm going through 21, track 22, skim, not me. 23, skim.
How are you skimming Kanye songs, but you're not skimming Knife Talk by Drake?
I don't skim Knife Talk, but I'm skipping that song.
3 out of 10's harsh, you know. I don't think it was a 3. I think 3 is a bit low.
3 for me though. It's just me.
So you thought it was bad?
I maybe out loved Kanye. I don't know what it is, but I don't F with him, bro.
So you don't just think
it could be his personality. I don't know.
Do you know what? Millions tapes better than both of us.
Oh, this is one thing I wanted to mention. Have you heard any other records which kind of made you think, wow, that's actually better than either of those?
Yeah, Millions.
No.
Millions new one, provisional license.
These have millions.
I've had it on. I've had millions on repeat. You three need to listen to his new one. It's sick. You heard one of the songs, didn't you?
Yeah, it was decent.
I've heard it's good.
Decent.
I haven't heard the project's good.
It's hard. It's hard, bro.
I'm not on Millions like that.
The intro is mad. You know he's doing his usual thing where he's saying 100 things.
Are you still listening to
Dave's album?
Dig That.
I haven't listened to that for time.
He's been quiet.
But he's released a new song though.
Is it?
Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I've sort of gone off.
These two like Dig that, didn't they?
Digga D is the one who's out now.
Digga D's good, but he hasn't got an album.
Oh, there's no album.
No.
He does have an album out, you idiot. Yeah, he released an album like last month.
But not recently.
No.
Yeah, last month.
Wait, what? I'm lost.
He released an album last month.
That was time ago.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
No, it wasn't ages ago.
Lost.
It was
Wait,
like 2 months ago. It was 2 months
Are
ago.
we on the same page?
Check
here?
that. It was time ago.
Listen, I was listening to
Are
it.
you okay, bro?
Remember I said to
You're
you,
confusing me.
remember I gave you a review of it, yeah? I said the only songs I like on it are
Yeah, that was
Boy.
months ago, bro.
What are we talking about here?
Let me check.
It
Right,
came
listen, if you've got any tracks that you want us to feature on Track of the
Made
Week,
in-
please do let us know.
Made in the Paris.
Ironic.
2000.
Yeah.
What is your Track of the Week for us?
Oh, that came out in February, by the way.
February.
Yeah. My track of the
This is,
week.
I mean, you're hibernating.
Yeah. Listen, my track of the week is gonna be from my favorite album right now, Drake CLB.
Oh God.
You know what? Look, I think you guys put Drake on such a high pedestal that you expect the greatest shit you've ever heard. Not particularly you, Hugh, but these two.
People call him the next Michael Jackson.
That's a conversation for another day. Let's hold that.
Is
one.
it?
That's another conversation.
You said it was bigger than Michael Jackson.
That is not a conversation. That is a non-starter of a
200
conversation.
million albums sold.
Yeah.
Michael sold 180 million.
Yeah, so when people say that, you get when people say that, I expect
greatest,
I
yeah.
expect eliteness.
No, I also
blemishes.
expect like music that it sort of transcends its era. It's
but
timeless.
Hugh,
It also changes the landscape of the music.
But Hugh,
I'm
When
not
you
getting
watch any kind of pop
but Hugh,
video,
when have you
see
ever felt that from
dancers
Drake?
that are from.
When have you ever felt that from
No,
Drake?
I've never felt anything from Drake.
But there's a
like that.
reason why he's the best right now. It's because he does that. The album might not sit with you right now as one of the greatest albums right now, but in a year's time, you'll look back to the album and think, you know what? It's actually got some bangers on it.
But what Drake did,
That's what he does, that's great.
I can give you an example when Drake transcended or
He's
pushed
done it a
the
few
culture.
times. More
When
life.
he first came through, and obviously the sing rapping, I'm not saying he's the first that did it, but
Kanye was one of the
Kanye
first.
was one of the first, but Drake made it. Drake took it to a point where it was like,
He was influencing a lot of like mixed race dons to go to the park and record.
You see it, the Sweet Boy
freestyles.
hip
No, I hear
hop
that.
thing. He made that. He made it like acceptable. That was him pushing the boundary.
I think every album he's done that.
Take
if you're
Care
reading
was
This Is Too
R&B.
Late, where it's more hip hop.
I hate that. Hated that
Even
album.
More Life when it was more Afro.
Yeah,
He
More Life
changed,
was more Afro,
he
yeah.
changed the game then, but I do agree with you.
this
This
one
album
is-
didn't have a game-changing song that's gonna make everyone make that kind of music. But Drake doesn't need to do that every time, bro.
He's just done a mix of all these past albums.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he did.
that-
Yeah.
Of course he did that, and he's done that because
Yeah.
everyone's like, "I love your album, Take Care. I love your album, Nothing Was the Same." Pull it all together.
But
Make one
do you get why though? I don't like the whole album because
Yeah,
he's mixing everything together,
That's a playlist.
and I don't like
Playlist.
I don't like all Drakes. I don't like all the Drakes.
There's
You
three
like
of them.
all the Drakes.
I do, but certain songs you could have kept.
Like Way Too Sexy.
You could have kept
That Drake's like pop star and all that, yeah? I don't like those songs.
He could've kept that
so
off the album.
that's actually for American people and you. But I don't listen to that kind of shit. Knife Talk and
Knife Talk I hate, bro. But in America they love that stuff.
no, I like.
They love it.
Like, I need this album to be like, was it like trade? Was it Fair Trade
Trade's
and
old.
Fair Trade and
So you like that one, right?
Fair Trade and
Good.
29.
Fair Trade and
25.
Fair Trade, 7 a.m. and Love All and Lemon Pepper Freestyle. Why can't he just do 20 tracks of
Of course
that?
he can. You think Drake's silly?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, you know, if he did an album like that for me, this is why every Drake
he
fan's
doesn't-
different.
no, but-
I would say 10 out of 10.
Yeah, but
This is one of the
this
reasons
is
I've
why
got an
he's-
issue with him, man.
Yes, because you know why? He's got fans there.
Yeah.
Fans that want that, fans that want that, fans that want that.
Yeah.
The American fans that want Way Too Sexy and
Yeah.
Knife Talk.
But what did he?
How
but,
do you win?
No, but no.
But
What did he do
win.
in Take Care? What did he do in Take Care? He gave it all one. It was one vibe.
Certain man
it was one
hate
vibe.
Take
No,
Care.
Take Care
Man
was
who like
Take
Knife
Care.
Talk,
No.
all the
No,
dudes
no,
in
no.
America hate
No,
Take Care.
but what I'm saying is Take Care was all the Drake I wanted. That's all the
Same.
vibe. That's the vibe I want. Yeah, he gave me a full album of one vibe. Yeah, every track. There was no track 10.
Confusing as to like
is
who he actually
confusing.
is.
Yeah, it is very
Because he's
confusing.
doing so much sort of.
I would
Oh,
like-
that's hot.
yeah.
That's hot.
Imagine
that's
if
hot.
you
Who are
put
you?
Imagine if you put Way Too Sexy halfway through Take Care. Imagine halfway through Take Care when I'm too sexy for my shirt.
We're not in 2009,
What
so
you
we
want?
can't compare them two albums. Bro.
I'm listening to Marvin's Room, G. I'm listening to Marvin's Room.
I would like a body of work from Drake where it was just Tuscan leather.
Yeah.
Why
Or
don't
7
Drake
a.m.
do
in Bridal
that?
Park.
Yeah.
Why don't Drake do that?
But this is the
Why
problem.
don't Drake
This
do
is
that?
why he's the biggest ever.
Yeah.
Because we all want from Drake.
Yeah, but just give it to
No,
us.
we
then.
don't say this about J. Cole.
No,
No, we don't say this about Dig That.
Do you know that? You know that?
Why does Drake get all the slack?
No, but do you
get from J. Cole. We know what we're getting.
He gets a slag because you're trying to compare him to Michael Jackson, that type of thing.
Well, then that's his own fault that he's done that.
Do you get now why I love Views though? Because it's one vibe.
Views,
I love Views because it's my vibe. That's me.
Anyway, my track of the week is gonna be Drake featuring Lil Baby. Girls Want Girls.
Oh, and you said you're a lesbian, yeah? Cool.
You know what I'm saying?
On that note, we're going to leave it there. It's been an absolute pleasure. Much love to your mothers for joining us. We will be back again, same time, place next week. You can email us at forthepeoplepodcast@gmail.com. Please do subscribe to the channel as well. Follow us on Instagram. We're on TikTok doing dances, apparently. CJ, is that actually happening?
Soon land, bro. Be ready.
Track soon.
But for now, we've been For the